Hello, friends. How y'all doing? This is Kara Marie. I'm coming to you all today with another motivational moment. I haven't seen you guys in a while. It's been a minute. I had kind of been busy doing other things and working on other projects and everything. So it's kind of been a minute since I was able to come to you guys with a motivational moment. But I hope you guys are doing well out there. I've been doing wonderful. I've been having some few issues, some pains and aches and stuff, but that's, I guess, a part of getting older. But anyway, for the most part, I am extremely blessed and I am happy. And I'm happy to be back with you guys again today. Okay. But anyway, today I was going through some of my readings and writings and meditations and stuff. And I saw something in here recently that kind of really just stuck out with me. It was an experience that I've had, and I'm pretty sure some of you have had experiences as well in your friendships, relationships, and things like that. Sometimes you have relationships or friendships or situationships or whatever for the most part that don't work out. And sometimes it's beyond our control. It's not our fault that the things didn't work out. Sometimes you do everything you can within your power to make everything work, to make everything right, and to hold yourself accountable for things in your relationships. And it seems like nowadays people are taking friendships and relationships for granted. I mean, you have this, people are not as doesn't some people don't have the integrity, and their walk is not one that's conducive to what's going on with us in our lives. But I'm just going to talk about me for a minute because I just kind of want you all to get where I'm coming from when I say this. So more than likely, when I talk about my thing, it kind of can help put some other things in perspective. But anyway, there was a time and this has happened to me twice, maybe, that I was in a relationship with someone and the relationship wasn't working out. And I was trying to hang in there, well, just, I need to just hang in there. Maybe if I do a little bit more, maybe if I this, maybe after that. And then it didn't work out. So, for whatever reason, that thing breaks up and it walks away. Now, God has shown you this person, and He's shown you who they are and what they're going to do and how they're going to move. Not only has God showed you, they showed you themselves how they were moving funny. And so they leave and things are not working out the way they thought they would because they don't want to be with you, and they make life miserable for you, and then they leave and they go out and somewhere else, and they thought the grass was greener, and when they realize the grass wasn't greener, then they want to try to come back to you. This has happened to me, a couple of times. But anyway, so they want to come back. Now, if you've already dealt with all this stuff that they deal with, you know who they are, you know what's going on with them. So then all of a sudden, you get that phone call. Hey there, girl. Hey, boo. Hey, big head. You get that phone call. You're like, oh, okay, things ain't working out for your butt, is it? So, but anyway, you get the little phone call. So now they don't even want to apologize. Just want to come back into your life. And you have to be careful because if God has rescued you from a thing, He's allowed you to see and experience all that with that person because He wants you to see this person is not good for you. This is not my very best for you, right? And so they'll try to come back. And when they come back, have you noticed that if you let them come back, they're even worse than what they would before they came because they feel like, oh, they're gonna put up with everything. Oh, he gonna put up with me because I can do whatever. I can have babies on him. I can do, or she's gonna do. I can go and do her any kind of way, and she'll always take me back because they feel like your grace and your forgiveness and your kindness and letting them back makes you weak. And then they're basically, in essence, calling you weak. They're saying you're weak. You're a weakling. And so you're not weak. You just have that compassionate love for that person because you truly did love them. And then I had one, then was in a long term relationship, and he was calling me like we were friends. I mean, he did the most. Okay. And he started calling me like we were friends and buddies and just having these long talks. They want that connection with you without paying that price for that connection, right? And they feel like you, and I always say, when a person comes back and they don't apologize and they just come back into your life without even making things right or even trying, wanting to make things right, it seems to me like, they're calling you idiot. You're a fool. You're an idiot. I mean, I know I could play these games on you and I can come back into your life and do what I want to do to you and treat you any kind of way. You're going to put up with it. And they think that. Some of them think that. And so I was like, oh, they don't get to do that. They don't get to come back into your life. They don't wreak havoc in your world. And God is healing you. And then here they come trying to come back to bring more trauma and more trouble into your life. And so I was reading this verse in the Bible, and I think it's Matthew 12:43. When an evil spirit leaves a person, it goes into the desert seeking rest, but finding none, then it says, I will return to the person I came from. So it returns and finds its former home empty, swept, clean, and in order. Then the spirit finds seven other spirits more evil than itself, and then they all enter the person that lives there. They enter the person and live there, and so that person is worse off than before. So when you let them come back, they come back with even more demonic stuff, and it wreaks havoc on your life, and then you worse off than you was before they left the first time. So you have to let people go, leave them where they are. If they showed you they're gonna move funny, you know that you're not supposed to be treated bad. If you treat somebody right, they're supposed to be treating you right, and if they're not, they need to go on about their life, find what they're looking for. But you need to be strong enough to let them go, because they ain't going to change. They're not going to, if they do change, let them change in the streets. But they going to break you. You don't let nobody break you down just so you can say you in love with somebody. You have a girl, a woman in your life, or you have a man in your life, or you have a friend in your life. Let people go. You ain't got to put up with all this stuff. I heard even new people that try to come into your life. If they try to bypass, some people try to get close to you because they see the anointing on your life, and they don't want to go to God for you and say, Father, if allow me to be in this person. They want to slip past, like the Bible says. The thief, he finds another way. He don't come through the door. He don't come to God to ask for you. He come to you and your weakness. He think, oh, okay, she want a good man. I'm fine. I can talk her into this. I can talk her into that. But if you in God and your word and your spirit, and that person that come to you, I don't care how fine they are, or how handsome, or how pretty she is, if they're not speaking to your spirit, you will reject them. Especially when you heal and you whole, you will reject anything that's not like God for your life. And so that's why you have to be powerful. You have to be strong. You can't be desperate. You can't be, oh, I'm looking for this. I'm looking for a female. I'm looking for a wife. I'm looking for a husband. I'm looking for friends. I'm looking for a church home. I'm looking for a therapist. Whatever it is that you're seeking, let God begin to heal you and speak to you and speak to your spirit, and He will send the people for you that you need in your life. And that way, can no slew-footed somebody come up in your face telling you, oh, and trying to be flatter you, and oh, you this, you that. I'm gonna make you my husband. I'm gonna make you my wife. I'm gonna make you this. Get out of my face. Did you even go to God before you came to me? I know you didn't, because you're not even speaking to my spirit. And I'm telling you, I had a brother, he had everything I thought I wanted, but he wasn't speaking to my spirit. And then after speaking to him for about a month, everything, all he couldn't stay hidden long. And so everything that he was came up out of him. And I wasn't even, he tried to love bomb me, and none of that worked. Because I've been through a lot of that. I've been through enough. And I'm healing. So I'm working on me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I'm there yet, but I'm working on me. But I know enough to know that you're not it. You didn't even go, and you're not even speaking to my spirit. You're not even saying the things that make me. I see you on the surface, but that underneath thing is coming up at you. And it came up out of there, and I let them know, hey, listen, we are not going to be making a romantic connection. And he lost it when I told him that. But I have a right to choose, just like you have the right to choose who you want in your life and in your space. Because some of us been through too much to be allowing demons, evil people, to come in and upset our beautiful life that God has blessed us with. Especially when you've been through all this craziness already. You don't have time to be going from trauma to trauma. It's time for you to heal so you can help others heal. And not just so you can help others heal, so you can live a beautiful and joyful life. Okay? So don't, if don't let things, people situations come back into your life. Okay? Take it from me. Because if you let that same thing come back, it's going to go back and get more stuff and come back and it'll be worse off on you. Okay? And so that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Like I said, I hope you guys are doing wonderful out there. I've been doing pretty good. This message is going kind of long, but anyway, I got tired of rushing through some of these messages because I just want to try to keep it under because our attention span we don't get to, But hey, I I don't care about that right now. Let's talk about it. But anyway, I just like I said, I want to encourage you, and I want you guys to have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Okay, talk to you later. Bye bye.